it.
Well, you were asking me if I had that same kind of thing. I don't think I've ever related this story, but a show that, it wasn't me specifically, but a show that I did in the U.S., Card Sharks, a few years ago.
Of course.
They sold that show to Hong Kong, where it became a big hit, and they rebuilt the set for the Hong Kong version. They built the set the same size as the set was at NBC in Los Angeles. Well, I'm 6'4". And if you ever saw that show, Card Sharks, I took big cards and flipped them up here.
Yes.
And the Orientals are a little shorter, little shorter. They're just the way they are. And it was so funny to see this little fellow sitting there going and jumping up to put the cards up there. Let us introduce with Jane Eastwood as our challenger, Frances Contant. Hello, Frances. Nice to see you again. And with Pierre Lalonde as our returning champion, Scott Harlow. Hi, Scott. We play the best 2 out of 3 as we left off yesterday. It is Scott and Pierre leading 1-0. Frances and Jane need this definition.
A wooden train.
A wooden train. W-O-O-D-E-N. A wooden train. As they got the last one, we start with you, Jane, to give a letter away that you don't want.
Z.
There's no Z. That means Frances can take a letter she thinks she needs.
A.
A, did you say?
Yes.
Very good choice. There are 3 A's. One at the beginning of this 3-letter word, another here by itself, and a third in the 5-letter word. And your first opportunity to tie things up. Either of you can give me one guess if you'd like. A wooden train. And there's the signal time is up. We go to Pierre to give one away.
X.
No X. Take a letter, Scott.
I'll take an E.
There is no E. No letter on the board. No guess at a wooden train. Back to you, Jane, to give one away.
Q.
No Q. Take a letter, Frances.
H.
No H's in Harry. And again, no guess at a wooden train. Pierre Lalonde, give one away.
W.
No W. Scott, to take a letter.
Take an O.
There is an O. There is one O. Going next to the A here, you have 4 vowels and the championship if you know a wooden train. Very tricky. Jane Eastwood, give a letter.
Very tricky. K.
No K. Good choice. Frances, you can take a letter.
T.
T as in Thomas. No T. And again, no guess at a wooden train. Pierre, give a letter.
U.
No U. Take a letter, Scott.
Take an H.
The H is already gone, but there's no penalty for that. It does work to your advantage this time. You get to take another letter.
I'll take a C.
C as in Charles. No C. A wooden train. Jane, give one away.
F.
I'm sorry?
F.
F as in Frank. There is no F. And Frances, to take a letter.
P.
P as in Peter. That's not there either. Back over to Pierre with just 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 letters left. Give one of them away, Pierre. Because you got to give a letter away. If you have an idea, be very careful. Give one away you don't want.
Okay, S.
S is in Sam. There is no S. Scott, to take a letter.
Take an L.
L is in Larry. 2 L's completing the first word. One here. Here's the second for the championship. Do you know a wooden train?
All aboard.
All aboard. That's right. Wood aboard. It is a wooden train. All of it was aboard. Very simply.
That's right.
Lovely, lovely definition. Scott Harlow with his second win. I hope he enjoys this prize.
From Panasonic, the new JetFlow vacuum cleaner featuring 3-speed push-button power selection and full bag indicator. From Panasonic, just slightly ahead of our time.
The bonus in a few moments with the gentlemen. First, we have to say goodbye to Frances. And Frances, we thank you for coming back and joining us. Hope you had a good time.
Yes.
We have a nice parting gift for you. We'll also give you the definition home game. I'll give it to you right now. You're such a nice lady. And we will play the bonus with Scott and Pierre after this commercial timeout.